Hello everyone. Welcome to this video, how to write a sales letter to sell any product. Even if you are a novice copywriter, I want to welcome everyone to this class. If you are not subscribed to this channel, kindly do that right now. I'm going to be taking you through what you need to know on how to write a profitable sales letter to sell any product, even if you're just a beginner copywriter. So if you're with me, let's go. So the first thing you need to know is you need to understand the psychology of copywriting. Remember what copywriting is. Copywriting is strategic. It involves using the right components. It's not about using fancy, creative rhymes. You need to use copywriting. That's why we don't write copies. We craft copies. I already told you what copywriting is in the previous video. If you have not watched that video, I want you to go back there and watch it before this video. Copywriting is not written, it is crafted, it is assembled. You understand? So for you to write a profitable sales copy that converts, the first thing you need to do is you need to understand that copywriting is strategic and it's not about fancy creatives or rhyme. Now you need to put together the right elements that trigger people to take action. That is your objective. Now, the first thing you need to know is you need to start with your audience. A good sales letter comes from knowing your buyer. Now, the only way you can know your buyer is to create a buyer or a customer avatar. Now, and that customer avatar can be anything, but I'm going to give you a very, very short template of how to create a customer avatar. You can see here what keeps them up at night, what keeps your target audience worried, what are their problems. Tabulate it down, and that is how you can know how to craft, because if it's only when there is a problem you can create a solution. And one of the advantage of a copywriter is a customer's problem, because that is how you're going to craft your copy. You're going to use the customer's problem or the potential customer's problem to write your copy so that it can be emotional and compelling. Now, you need to dive into your audience needs, desire, and daily frustration. Now, just imagine somebody wants to buy somebody is smelling, or somebody people are complaining about his smell. You understand? So it's already a problem. It's a pain point. So what is the solution? The solution is your perfume box. You understand? The solution is your perfume box. So since you already know the solution, then you can now use the person's pain point to start crafting the copy. How do you do that? You can start your copy like, do you want to stop smelling, or do you want to stop getting embarrassed by when people tell you that you're not smelling nice? That is how to start. And when you speak to somebody's pain points, they pay attention. Now, see one of the ways you can actually craft out a customer advice. You can create questions to unveil your customers' insights. Now, the first thing you can ask is, what are they afraid of? What are they angry about? Who are they angry at? What are their top 3 daily frustration? What trends are occurring and will occur in their business or lives? What do they secretly desire most? Is there a built-in base bias to the way they make decisions? Who else has tried selling to them something similar, and how has that effort failed? You understand? So you need to ask yourself all these questions in order to craft a good copy. Now, one thing you need to know is that once you're crafting a good copy, first thing you should do, there's something you should be focused on. You should not be focused on the benefits. You should not be focused on the features. Your unbending focus should go to the benefits. You understand? Now, people don't buy things. People don't buy for things. Like, people don't buy things. People don't buy okay, this is a mistake here. People buy pain point. People buy things that can actually solve their problem. Now, break your offers into features and showcase how they seamlessly correspond to tangible benefits. You understand? I'm going to give you an example. Highlight how your product or service revolves around the problem, fulfilling its desire and addressing the need. Now, let me tell you one thing about this feature and benefits. Now, instead of, maybe you're selling a generator now, and the customer avatar, I mean the person that wants to buy the gen, probably he's not enjoying 24 hours light, his laptop is down, he's not able to access internet because of no lights. Instead of you to go and start saying, buy this early pack generator or fireman generator, 4.5 kVA, it is yellow color, it can draw, it uses key. That is a weak way of marketing, because that is not why the customer is buying your products. Why don't you market it in this way? Do you want to end your electricity worries by using a powerful Sumac fireman generator that has the ability to power all your gadgets and never get interrupted by electricity again? That is how to craft a benefit. If you would like to know more about how to craft compelling benefits, you should put it in the comment section. Say, boss Uzi, I want to know how to craft benefits. So I'm going to drop a video if I see a lot of people are commenting. Now, there's something you also need to know. You need to embrace transparency. Now, address the flaws and limitations of your offer openly. People are skeptical of perfect offers. Transparency makes you more reliable and trustworthy. The truth is that many people that want to craft sales copy, you just say your product can solve everything. My product can even take you to heaven. No, customers are not dumb. Embrace transparency. Transparency is what is going to make your product convert more. Just make sure that it solves at least 60% of their problem, and be transparency to express the limitation of your offer. Now, overcome price resistance. To reduce resistance of your prices, implement the PAS formula. Now, sharing compelling stories of winners and losers to show value. Now, one of the ways you can actually reduce the resistance for price is to make perceived value higher than price. You see, when perceived value is higher than price, sales is inevitable. And how do you do that? You do this by hypnotic storytelling. Hypnotic storytelling means you're telling stories that resonate with the person's pain. The person is no more looking at the price again. He's now looking at the pain. And you're now going to take the person from how somebody was able to actually have that problem the person is having, and how that person has achieved success. You understand? So that is how to actually reduce the price. People are not scared of paying premium. They are just scared of when they pay premium, their problem is not solved. So the draft, you need to start with a raw draft first. This to capture the raw idea and emotions. Now, as a copywriter, you don't need to be so perfect in your first copy. Understand that you need to graft out the first draft first in your copy. You understand? It doesn't need to be so perfect. Then after you draft the first draft, you read it, then you draft the second draft, then at least in the second to third draft, you should have a very good copy, if you're writing for yourself or if you're writing for a client. Now, your core idea, repeat your core idea constantly to enforce it in your reader. Use different formats like statistics, 90% of people, XYZ, storytelling, quotes. You need to quote people, you need to use analogies, and you need to use testimonials just to pass out your core idea. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching and you've not subscribed, please kindly just click the subscribe button and probably click the notification bell so that you're going to be notified anytime I post a video just like this. Now, let's continue. The next thing you need to do is you need to presentation and readability. Keep your language very, very simple when you're crafting a copy. You see, many people try to use big words, like I used to say. You try to use flabbergasted, toxin, oxymoron, all those kind of things. People sometimes people don't have time to read those big words. They just want things that will solve their problem. When you go to the market, are you looking for how the dexterity at which the person is speaking? No. You're looking at, bro, do you have the problem? Do you have the solution to my problem? Yes. Or yeah, take money. And that is how people buy online. So, you need to keep your language so simple so that anybody can really understand, especially your ideal audience. Use short paragraph. Ensure you use adequate spacing. Now, there's something called white line spacing when it comes to copy. If you're not leaving enough space in your copy, in your paragraph, then you're doing a disservice to yourself. Don't worry, we are going to be doing a practical in the next video. Probably we are going to be doing practicals on how you can write these copies live. Now the next thing you need to do is to make it visually appealing. Now, because you're writing copy doesn't mean everything should be in text. You should add some elements of visuals. Thank God we have a lot of AI tools that can help you generate any kind of image you think about. Now you need to leverage on them. I am going to be teaching a video. I am going to be dropping a video on how you can use various AI tools in your sales letter. Finally, address objections and questions. Anticipate objections. You need to, while crafting your copies, you need to think about possible objections that your customer may have. Then you need to answer potential objections in your letter. Then use FAQs and provide clarity on common questions. FAQs are just frequently asked questions. Somebody may be asking, okay, maybe you're selling a hair gel product. Your FAQ should, what is hair gel? What is Gloria's hair or Bosusi hair gel's product? Where am I located? You know, all those things that people really usually ask, the frequently asked question. And in your copy, always add urgency and action. Make people people tend to delay in making decisions. So if your call to action is not very very fast, people just delay, and before they buy from you, it may take years. That is why you need to create badass compelling offers and make sure your call to action has the urgency factor. Now, I'm giving example of an urgency factor. I'm giving only 7 people my 50% discount. Now, if you want to be one of them, you need to click the link and pay from 12 o'clock to 6 p.m. Now, once it reaches 7, I'm going to lock up the link. That is urgency. Now, you also need to motivate your readers to take the decisive step, because when your customers want to take action, regardless of how convinced they are, they still need to be motivated. So you need to keep motivating them, your people in your copy, your customers, until they take action. Now, trigger immediate action with scarcity, bonuses and deadlines and urgency, like I already said. That is by the way. So there's another thing that is very important when you're crafting a copy: the power of postscript. Now, recognize the critical points of postscript section. Now, many readers keep to the end and the only thing they just look at is that your PS. What is that PS at that down, please? That is what people are looking at. So make your PS, your postscript, so very very compelling as well. Make it have some call to action here. Leverage that space. Now, trim the fats, edit ruthlessly. Now, because you've written some good copy that you think is good, doesn't mean you should not edit your work. You know, where if you're an excellent copywriter, then your work should be ruthlessly neat, especially when you're writing for foreign clients. So that is how you need to edit, remove unnecessary words or phrase. Your copy should be long enough to cover everything important, but short enough to keep attention. You understand? You need to know how to place that together. Now, publish and retarget. Now, if you are probably running a Facebook ads, then you can just publish your copy, or maybe send it to your list or whatever. You understand? So that is it, or to your audience. Now, launch your refined copies through various channels. Remember what marketing is. You need to send, for people to patronize you, you need to send your stuff everywhere. That is why one music will drop today, a lot of people will get it because of the power of marketing. The next thing you need to do is to implement retargeting strategies for multiple exposure. Now, retargeting means on Facebook, whereby you install Pixel. Pixel is the cookie you put in your website, whereby somebody that has visited there will keep seeing your Facebook ads. We keep seeing your Facebook ad until the person probably buys. So retargeting, exploit retargeting options. Now, the next thing you need to do is to continuous testing and optimization. Rigorously test all elements of your copy and marketing assets. Build a comprehensive file bank for successful strategies for continual reference and improvement. Now, should we do practical? Should we do a full practical? I'm going to be doing a full practical in the next video. So if you're not if you're watching this video right now, just know that there is a next video where I'm going to be teaching you how to write full copies. With that being said, see you in the next video, and don't forget to like, comment, and